Hi everyone, welcome to Chandan Logics. You all know that students who are preparing for bank, SSC, railway, police, defense, CSAT and other competitive exams are very familiar about Chandan Logics. Why the reason is, Chandan Logics have trained lakhs of students, and out of those lakhs of students, already thousands of students secured government jobs in various sectors. Now, how this is possible to us? This is possible to us only because of our expert faculty team and our exclusive designed curriculum for examination. If you observe our expert faculty team, each and every faculty is having vast experience and they're having in-depth subject knowledge based on the present examination pattern, and they have trained lakhs of students. And coming to our curriculum, we have designed our curriculum in such a way that our video lectures are completely digital interactive video lectures where we are going to teach each and every subject in depth, complete concept oriented teaching and complete time saving techniques based on the recent examinations. And we are going to conduct mock examinations also. These mock examinations are exclusively based on the real time experience of what actual examination is going to happen. And we are going to provide you complete concept oriented PDF materials also. If you are a serious aspirant and looking for the right platform to achieve your dream job, download Chandan Logics app. Let us discuss the next pattern of questions. The next pattern of questions, whatever we are going to discuss now, these questions are based upon coded language. Now, if you observe in the recent bank examinations, we are getting questions based upon coded language. Now, in coded language, questions will be in this way. A percentage B means A is 10 meters north of B. $B means A is 12 meters to the east of B. A plus B means A is 6 meters to the west of B. So questions will be in this way in coded form. Now, truly speaking, these questions are exactly similar to whatever the questions we have solved earlier. But the only difference is way of questioning is different. But approach or concept, everything will be same to same. You need not worry about this new format of questions, okay? But you need to know how to handle this new format of questions in examination. That is the reason I am going to discuss some questions based upon this coded language, okay? Observe here. So we have a question and we have information here which symbol is representing which direction and how to solve. Everything was given to you clearly. And based upon this, we have some questions also. Once we are going to solve this, obviously marking those questions will be very, very simple. Is that clear? So pause the video, read the question carefully. So once if you are able to understand the question, then solving this question will be very, very simple. Okay. Now I am going to solve this question. Look at this carefully. Okay. So very simple. Just read the question carefully. Now if you observe, it is clearly said. If you observe here, it is clearly said that which symbol is going to represent which direction, it is clearly mentioned. Look here. Here hash means north it seems. @ means south. Percentage means east. Dollar means west. Everything was mentioned clearly. Okay. I am going to do solution here. Look here. Hash means what? Hash means north. Look here. So hash symbol is going to represent which direction? North direction. Okay. Next, @ means south. So @ is nothing but which symbol? South. Next, percentage means east. Dollar means west. So percentage is nothing but east. Next, dollar is nothing but west. So these are the symbol and their directions. Okay. Hash means north. @ means south. Percentage means east. Dollar means west. Look here. Hash north. @ south. Percentage east. Dollar west. Okay. Now here we have information also. Here we have information. The question is saying like 9 shops S1, S2, S3, S4, S5, S6, S7, S8 and S9 were located at some distance from each other in a shopping complex. S3 was 16 meter percentage. Look here. 16 meter percentage means, you know what is percentage? Percentage means what? East. So here you are supposed to take it as east. So I need to read this as S3 was 16 meters east to that of S2. Next, S1 was 6 meters hash. Hash means north. S1 was 6 meters north of S2 and S8 was 12 meters at the rate. At the rate means what? At the rate means south. S8 was 12 meters south of S1. Next, S7 was 8 meters dollar. Dollar means what? West. 8 meters west of S8. While S4 was 24 meter percentage. Percentage means what? East. 24 meters east of S7. And S6 was 12 meters hash. Hash means what? North. 12 meters north of S7. S9 was situated just in the middle of S2 and S3, while S5 was just in the middle of S8 and S4. Okay, and here they have given you how to read this also. It is mentioned like note, if two symbols are given simultaneously, then we will consider both the directions. So if two symbols are going to come, then we need to consider both the directions it seems. Now if you observe, they have given example. X hash percentage y. X hash percentage y means y is to the northeast of x. If you observe here, what is hash? Hash means north. What is percentage? Percentage means east. Now what they have done, whenever you have two symbols simultaneously, they are saying x hash percentage y means y is to the northeast of x, which means you need to start from back. So y is here. So y is to the hash means north, percentage means east. So y is to the northeast of x. Similarly, if you look here we have hash, here we have percentage. So we can say x is to the northeast of y. Okay, this is how you are supposed to read when you are having two symbols at a time. Okay, two symbols at a time. Then how to read, even it was mentioned to us clearly. Okay, so let us solve the question. So we have symbol and their direction also I am representing here, so that we will have space for our question. So hash is not north, at the rate is like south, percentage is east, dollar is west. Okay, so now we can use this space for the purpose of solving the question. So now once we are going to solve the question, then we have three questions based upon that. We can solve them easily. Look at the first statement. What is first statement? First statement is saying that S3, look here, it is starting from here. S3 was 16 meters percentage. Percentage means east. S3 was 16 meters east to S2. S3 was 16 meters east to S2. Look here. This is S3. S3 was 16 meters east to S2. So this is S2. S3 was 16 meters. S3 was 16 meters east to S2. Okay. S3 was 16 meters east to S2. So till here it is completed. Next, S1 was 6 meters hash. Hash means what? North. S1 was 6 meters north of S2. S1 was 6 meters north of S2. So this is S2. For S2, 6 meters north. 6 meters north is what? S1. S1 was 6 meters north of S2. Okay. Next, if you observe, S8 was 12 meters at the rate. At the rate means south. S8 was 12 meters south of S1. S8 was 12 meters south of S1. S8 was 12 meters south of S1. Now this is S1. S1 south means I need to go down. It is said 12 meters south. Already I have 6. So 6 more. So we can say S8. S8 was 12 meters south of S1. Okay. S8 was 12 meters south of S1. Next, S7 was 8 meters dollar of S8. Dollar means what? Dollar means west. So I can say S7 was 8 meters west of S8. S7 was 8 meters west of S8. Look here. S7 was 8 meters west of S8. Now this is S8. For S8, 8 meters west. For S8, 8 meters west. What is it? It seems S7. S7 was 8 meters west of S8. Look here. S7 was 8 meters west of S8. Next, while S4 was 24 meter percentage of S7. 24 meter percentage means east. So S4 was 24 meters east of S7. S4 was 24 meters east of S7. Okay. S4 was 24 meters east of S7. Look here. S4 was 24 meters east of S7. This is S7. So S4 should be east. How many meters? 24 meters. Now if you observe, already 8 completed. Yes or no? Already 8 completed means out of 24, 8 completed. Yes. Out of 24, 8 complete means remaining balance is 16. Yes or no? Which means this is going to be S4. S4 is to the east of S7 by how many meters? How many meters means 24. Already here to here this is 8. So 8 means extra how many I need? Extra how many means 16. So 8 plus 16 total is going to be 24. Now observe carefully. Actually S3, S4 both of them will be in the same horizontal straight line. Okay. Why means even this is 16, even this is also 16. Okay. Now look here. S4 is to the 24 meters east of S7 completed. Next step. S6 was 12 meters hash. Hash means what? Hash means north. S6 was 12 meters north of S7. S6 is going to be 12 meters north of S7. Look, S6 is going to be 12 meters north of S7. Now this is S7. For S7, 12 meters north. For S7, 12 meters north. S6 is there it seems. Okay. So S6 is going to be 12 meters north of S7. Now if you observe here, this is 6 plus 6, 12. So this is also going to be 12. So we can say S6. S6 is going to be 12 meters north of S7. Yes, S6 is going to be 12 meters north of S7. Okay, that is what we have represented. S6 is going to be 12 meters north of S7. Next, look at the next statement. S9 was situated just in the middle of S2 and S3. S9 where it seems? S9 is the middle of S2 and S3. S9 is in the middle of S2 and S3. Look here. So S9 should be in the middle. S9 should be in the middle of S2, S3. Now this is going to be S9. If this is S9, this total is 16. Out of 16 middle means this will be 8, this will be 8. Yes or no? Why means it is exactly in the middle. As it is exactly in the middle, now it is going to be 8, 8. Okay. So S9 was situated just in the middle of S2, S3. While S5 was situated just in the middle of S8, S4. So S5 was between S8, S4. Look here. S5 was between S8, S4. Look here. This is S8, this is S4. So S5 is going to be between. S5 is going to be between S8, S4. Which means even this is going to be 8, even this is going to be 8. Why means total 16. Exactly middle means it is going to be 8, 8. Yes or no? What about next statement? Next statement what? Okay. So with this it is completed. So our representation is completed now. This is our representation. Now based on this representation, we need to mark the answer. Okay, based on this representation. Now look at the first question. What is first question? Which of the following is or are true about S2? So we need to know about S2. Which of the following is true? All are true. Both A and B are true. Only A true. Both B and C true. Only C true. We need to know which of them is like true. So look at the first option. If you look at the first option, it is said S9 $S2 hash $S6. So look here. Now you know how to read this. Already we have come across the note point. Look here. Already we have a note point here. How to read when we are having two symbols simultaneously. If you observe here, X hash percentage y. X hash percentage y means it is clearly said that we are supposed to start with the last one. Last one means y. Starting with y, I can say this is north, this is east. Y is to the northeast of X. Yes or no? Similarly, we have to read here also. If you observe here, I am having S6. So S6 is, what is this hash dollar? Look, hash means north, dollar means west. Yes or no? So this is like north, this is west. So I can say S6 is to the northwest of S2. Let us check. S6 is to the northwest of S2. S6 is to the northwest of S2. This is S2. For S2, this is north, this is west. If you observe, S6 is to the northwest of S2, satisfied, yes or no? Next, if you observe dollar, what is dollar? Dollar is nothing but west, which means S9, S2. If you observe here, it is said that S9, S2, if you observe, S9 is to the, look here, this is S9, this is S2. Now if you observe here, look at this. It is said that S9 is S2 is west of S9. Yes or no? Look here. S2 is west of S9. S2 is west of S9. Even this is satisfied, which means first option is going to satisfy the condition. Yes or no? First option satisfied. As first option is satisfied, this option is eliminated and this option is also eliminated. Okay? Why means first option satisfied. Now let us look for the second option. Second option, S2 at the rate $S7. At the rate dollar means what? At the rate means south, dollar means west. Yes or no? At the rate means south, dollar means west. Which means I can say S7 is southwest of S2. Let us check S7. Where is S7? S7 is southwest of S2. This is S2. For S2, this is south, this is west. Look here, S7 is to the southwest of S2. Yes, condition satisfied. Yes or no? Which means second one is also right. As second one is also right, now this is going to be eliminated. Okay. Now check third one. If you look at the third one, at the rate means what? At the rate means south. Percentage. What is percentage? Percentage means east. Yes or no? Percentage means east. So S4 is southeast of S2. Yes or no? You know how to read. They have clearly mentioned note saying how to read this also. So S2 at the rate percentage S4 means S4 is to the southeast of S2. Just check. S4 is southeast of S2. Where is S4? Look here. S4 is southeast of S2. For S2, this is south, this is east. Now, if you look here, S4 is southeast of S2. Yes, condition satisfied. As condition is satisfied, we can say all are true. 1 is true, 2 is true, 3 is true. That is A, B, C, all are true. So, we can say answer is going to be option 1. So, even this is going to be wrong answer. Is it clear? Very good question. Just you need to know how to read this. It's clearly mentioned how to read. Whenever you have two symbols simultaneously, it is clearly said that this is south, this is west. So you need to say S7 is southwest of S2. So you need to read in this way. It's clearly mentioned. So just cross check. If you cross check, obviously we came to know that A is true, B is true, C is true. So all are true. That is going to be an answer. Okay. Let us look at the next one. Next question. If another shop S10 is located to the at the rate of S1 and hash of S2. At the rate means what? At the rate means south. Hash means what? Hash. What is hash? Hash means north. Which means S10. S10 is to the south of S1 and north of S2. Let us check. South of S1, north of S2. Look here. South of S1, north of S2. Which means S10 is going to be here. S10. Yes. S10 is going to be south of S1, north of S2. So S1 is going to be somewhere in the middle of that. Okay. Next, S10 is located to the south of S1, north of S2. Then, which of the following is true about S10? So we need to know which of the following is true with respect to S10. Let us read. Now, if you observe here, this is S10. What is hash? Hash means north. Yes or no? So if you observe, S10 is to the north of S8. Look here. S10 is to the north of S8. Condition satisfied? Yes or no? As condition is satisfied, first one is going to be right. As first one is right, this is going to be wrong answer. Yes or no? Even this is going to be wrong answer. Yes or no? Even this is going to be wrong answer. Why means first one is right. As first one is right, obviously we need to have A in the option. Here we don't have A. Here we don't have A. Here we don't have A. So they are going to be wrong answer. Next, let us say instead of B, I am checking C. Why means anyway if you observe here, in this you have B, all are true, which means obviously B is the right answer. I don't want to check B. Why means anyway I came to know that we are left out with two options. In these two options, B is common. As B is common, obviously B is going to be right answer. So instead of checking B and wasting my time, I am directly checking option C. Okay, I am directly checking C. What is C? S7 hash percentage S10. What is hash? Hash means north. What is percentage? Percentage means east, which means S10 is to the northeast of S7. Check. S10 is northeast of S7. Look here, this is S10. S10 is to the northeast of S7. Yes or no? Condition satisfied here. This is S10. S10 is to the northeast. Now this is north, this is east, which means S10 is to the northeast of S7. Condition satisfied? Yes or no? As condition is satisfied, so we can say all are true. Now this is going to be wrong answer. Okay. I am not checking B. Why am I not checking B means Anyway, in these two options, B is common. As B is common, B is obviously a right answer. So I don't want to check B. Just to check C. If you check C, C is true. As C is true, I can say all are true. Is that clear? Let us look at the next one. What is the next question? Look at the next question. What is the next one? So it is said that if S5 is 24 meter to the dollar of S11. What is dollar? Dollar means what? Dollar means west, which means S5 is 24 meter to the west of S11. Look at that once. S5 is to the west of S11, 24 meter west of S11. S5 is 24 meter west of S11. Where is S5? Look here, this is S5. S5 is 24 meter west of S11. S5 should be west of S11, which means S11 should be at this place. Yes or no? Now S5 is 24 meter west of S11. Now already we have 8. As we have 8, now this should be 16. So that we can say S5 is 24 meter west of S11. 16 plus 8, 24. 24 meter west of S11. Okay. Next if you observe, what is the next statement? Next statement, S12 is to 12 meters to the hash. Hash means what? Hash means north. Yes or no? Hash means north. So S12 is 12 meters north of S11. Look at that. S12 is 12 meters north of S11. So S12 is 12 meters north of S11. This is S11. For S11, 12 meters north. 12 meters north is nothing but S12. S12 is 12 meters north. Look here. This is 6 plus 6. So S12 is going to be 12 meters north. S12 is going to be 12 meters north of S11. Then what is the shortest distance between S4 and S12? So we are asked to find shortest distance between S4, S12. Yes or no? Now look here, this is S4 and this is S12. We are asked to find the shortest distance between them. So we need to know what is this distance. Now if you observe, this is 16, this is 12. Then you need to know what is this value. Yes or no? Apply Pythagoras theorem. If you apply Pythagoras theorem, 16 square. Now 16 square is nothing but 256 plus 12 square. 12 square is nothing but 144. Calculate the square root. If you calculate square root, now this is going to be square root of 400, which is nothing but 20. So we can say this value is going to be 20. Okay. So shortest distance is going to be 20. So mark the answer as 20 meters, which is option 2. Is it clear? Just very good question. And how to approach this question also they have mentioned very clearly. This is similar to our previous questions. But here we have in terms of symbols. So whenever you have in terms of symbols, don't worry and get confused and panic in examination. You should not panic. Just these are like similar to the questions whatever we have done earlier. So just read the question carefully, and they have given you how to approach the question also. Once if you are going to read, then obviously solving this question will be very, very simple. Okay. So with these three, then these questions, so whatever the questions that were asked with respect to this, so all the three questions are completed. Okay. So let us look at one more question based upon this. Okay. One more question similar to coded language. Now if you observe here we have a question. Look at the question. It is mentioned like G hash H means G is to the right of H at a distance of 3 meters. G $H means G is to the left of H at a distance of 3 meters. G and H means G is to the north of H at a distance of 3 meters. G asterisk H means G is to the south of H at a distance of 3 meters. Okay. So this is the information they have given. And here we have one question, P hash, look at the question, P hash Q asterisk R hash S. Then S is in the which direction with respect to P? This is our question. Okay. Now based upon the given information, I am going to solve. P hash Q. P hash Q means what? P is to the right of Q. Yes or no? P is to the right of Q. So let us say this is Q. So P is to the right of Q. Right how many? Right how many meters means 3. So 3 meters. So P is 3 meters right of Q. Next, Q asterisk R. Q asterisk R means Q is to the south of R. So Q is going to be to the south of R. So Q is going to be south of R. How many meters means 3 meters. Next, R hash S. R hash S means R is to the right of S. Yes or no? R is to the right of S. Now observe here. When I say R is to the right of S, just look here. We don't have space. So I am writing here. R is to the right of S. So R should be on the right of S. Now even this is going to be 3. Okay. Now observe here carefully. Now observe here. Now what is our question? Our question is what? Our question is S is in which direction with respect to P. So we need to know S. S is in which direction with respect to P. That is our question. Yes or no? When you look from P, S is in this direction. Now what is this direction? This is north. This is west. Now direction between northwest is nothing but northwest direction. Yes. So we can say answer for this question is nothing but northwest, which is option 2. Is it clear? Very simple. Just everything was mentioned here clearly. Just you follow that. P hash Q. P hash Q means it is said that P is to the right of Q. So this is Q. P is to the right of Q. How much? 3 meters. Next, Q asterisk R means Q is to the south of R. Q is south of R. How many meters? 3 meters. Next, R hash S. R hash S means R is to the right of S. How many? 3 meters. Now represent. Once if represent, our question is S is in which direction with respect to P. I need to know S direction with respect to P. When I look from P, S is in which direction means southwest direction. Sorry, northwest direction. So we can say answer is going to be northwest. Okay. Let us look at one more question. So even this question is also similar. So here we have statements and they are asking us question. Okay. So look at the question. P asterisk Q. P asterisk Q. So P asterisk Q. So P asterisk Q means P is to the south of Q. So this is P. P is to the south of Q. So P is to the south of Q. How many meters? How many meters means 3 meters. Next, Q hash R. Q hash R means Q is to the right of R. So Q is to the right of R. So Q is to the right of R. So 3 meters. Next, R and S. R and S means R is to the north of S. R is to the north of S. How many meters? How many meters means 3. Now what is our question? S is in which direction with respect to P? I need to know S. S is in which direction? S is in which direction with respect to P? Now if you observe, this is 3 meters, this is 3 meters, which means both of them are on the same horizontal straight line. Now my question is no, S is in which direction with respect to P? When I look from P, S is in this direction. Now what is this direction? This direction is nothing but west. Yes or no? So we can say answer for this question as west. Is that clear? Very simple. Even this coded format of questions are similar to whatever the questions we have solved earlier. But the only difference is way of questioning is different. Nothing is different. Concept remains same, approach remains same, way of questioning is going to change. Nothing more than that. So that is the reason here you have information clearly. Just to follow the information, and once if you are going to read, then obviously solving these type of questions will become very, very, very simple. Okay. Let us look at one more question. So one more question we have here. So it is said that P and Q $R asterisk S, then S is in which direction with respect to P? Okay. And they are asking what is the distance between PS also. Let us write. P and Q. P and Q means P is to the north of Q. Yes or no? So P is to the north of Q. So P is to the north of Q. How many meters? 3 meters. Next. Q $R. Q $R means Q is to the left of R. So Q is to the left of R. How many meters? 3 meters. Next, R asterisk S. R asterisk S means R is to the south of S. Yes or no? R is to the south of S. So R is going to be south of S. So this is going to be 3 meters. Okay. Now observe what is the question. Distance between PS. Now if we observe what is the distance, both of them are on the same horizontal straight line. As both of them are the same horizontal straight line, if this is 3, even this also should be 3. So distance is nothing but 3 meters. Yes, distance is nothing but 3 meters. And they are asking us direction also. They are asking direction. S is in which direction with respect to P? Now look here. When I look from P, S is in which direction? S is in which direction means east direction. Yes or no? So answer is east 3 meters. East 3 meters. Option 2 is going to be our answer. Is that clear? Very simple. Just read the question carefully. Once you are able to read the question, then solving these type of questions will become very, very, very simple. So let us look at one more question. We have one more question here. So look at that. So what question is saying? P asterisk Q hash R and S hash T. T is in which direction with respect to Q? So they are asking T is in which direction with respect to Q. Okay, look at this. P asterisk Q. P asterisk Q means P is to the south of Q. Yes or no? So this is Q. So P is going to be to the south of Q. Okay, P is to the south of Q. Next, Q hash R, which means Q is to the right of R. Q is going to be to the right of R. So this is also 3. Next, R and T. R and T means R is to the north of T. Yes or no? R is to the north of T. Okay, R is to the north of T. R is to the north of, sorry, R and T means R is to the north of T. Just a minute. R is to the north of T. So this is T. So R is to the north of, sorry, R and S. So R and S. R and S means R is to the north of S. Next, S hash T. S hash T means S is to the right of T. S is to the right of T. So this is like 3. Okay. Now observe here. What is the question? What question is asking? Question is asking T is in which direction with respect to Q? T is in which direction? T is in which direction with respect to Q? Now if you observe from Q, T is in which direction means this is south, this is west, between southwest. So I can say answer is southwest direction. Yes or no? So answer is going to be southwest, which is option 3. Is it clear? Very simple. Just read the question based upon the information provided, whatever. So just read and frame the diagram. Once if you are going to frame the diagram, then automatically solving these type of questions will become very simple. Okay. Let us look at next question. We have one more question here. Even this is similar to the question whatever we have solved. So let us solve this. So what question is saying? So A asterisk B. A asterisk B means A is to the south of B. So this is B. So A is to the south of B. How many meters? 3. Next, B dollar C. B dollar C means B is to the left of C. B is to the left of C. So even this is going to be 3 meters. Next, C dollar D. C dollar D means C is to the left of D. C is to the left of D. D and E. D and E means D is to the north of E. So D and E means D is to the north of E. So D is to the north of E. So even this is going to be 3. Now what is the question? Our question is to know then B is in which direction with respect to D. B is in which direction with respect to D means, look here, I need to know B is in which direction with respect to D. Now if you observe, both of them are on the same horizontal straight line. As both of them are on the same horizontal straight line, I can say B is to the west of D. Yes or no? B is to the west of D. And we need to know distance also. Distance 3 plus 3, 6. Yes or no? So we can say west 6 meters. Yes or no? West 6 meters, which is option 5. Is it clear? Very simple. Our question is no distance and direction. So they are asking B is in which direction with respect to D. When you look from D, B is in west direction and they are asking us distance. Distance is 3 plus 3, 6. Okay. So we can say answer is going to be option 5. So with this model is completed. So coded language questions also comes in examination. Coded language questions are just similar to whatever the questions we have solved earlier. There is no difference. Application is same, approach is same, concept is same. Just you need to stick to your basics and you have to read the question carefully. Once if you are going to do this, then automatically solving these type of questions will be very easy in examination. Is that clear? If you are a serious aspirant and if you are looking for right platform to achieve your dream job, immediately download Chandan Lloyd's app. For more details, contact below numbers. Thank you. All the best.